a regular title winner. And not just floor titles, the big stage of the Euro Tour as well.
138.
Being a guy who's never really hit that kind of height again.
$140. Darrell requires 76.
76 from Super Chin. Is he staying on the 20s? No. But he's going to leave tops.
Game shot the first leg. Darrell.
15 data. Nice
Second
start
leg,
to the night for Super Chin.
Game.
It's the second year in a row.
In a matter of weeks.
$101 left for Gurney. Finish this shot. In match play defeat to Ian Wright, but my word, that's poor.
27.
Well, you hinted at that Lukasiak game. There was a lot of that going on.
88.
There's two big numbers there. What's a horrible mess for Darrell Gurney. And he is going to come back, but if he misses the big number here, he's going to bust his score.
81. Thoroughly require 13.
I assume he's going to go for the 5. He could go for the 1, but either way, miss either side of those and game over. Well, there you go. A big fat 5.
Yeah,
and double 4.
Leg, Darrell Gurney. Fifth leg, Ian to throw first. Game on.
He's going to have to beat a former finalist to do that.
Darrell require
Can't find the treble he was after, Ian Wright. Darrell Gurney's already had a look at 170 in the match. That didn't go either.
60.
I'm moving across to persevere with the treble 20, and the treble 19 is just right there. Pick up a couple of them, and it leaves double 18, which he absolutely loves. But Gurney, they've obviously got a better view of how their darts are lining the board than we do. They look like they're all right.
140. Darrell require 110.
Touch unlucky with the last. 110 for Gurney. Big 18. And he gets the big number.
Good.
And pierces that double 16 as well.
Good.
It's a match-winning opportunity for Darrell Gurney. Not a particularly big one, but an opportunity nevertheless.
100. Darrell require 148.
Another one there. Isn't going to win the match in that visit.
And you require 85.
Will he be back for match darts? Double 5.
Yeah.
And Ian Wright is keeping himself afloat. Nicely done. 85 checkout. And Darrell Gurney will have to wait a little bit longer if he's going to win this match.
And that is the first time that Ian Wright has managed to break the Gurney throw. He is going to have to do it again, but the other two legs, he has the darts.
The legs difference on aggregate between them across the 21 games before this. Just 2 legs.
123. And you require 140.
That would suggest the games have been perhaps closer than some of the scorelines have suggested.
Well, I think they've just knocked lumps out of it. Sometimes it's been Ian's day, sometimes it's been Darrell's, and sometimes they've been big, big wins.
120.
This would be a big, big way to win for Darrell Gurney. Treble 19. Tops for Darrell Gurney and a 157 to win it.
Good shot. And the mark, Darrell Gurney.
Super Chin is smiling, and that is sensational. Ian Wright's smiling as well, but he won't be smiling inside. Darrell Gurney, not most vintage performance from him, but in the end, the numbers are really good. A 97.67 average, 6 from 9 on his doubles, 2 ton plus finishes, including that 157 to win it. We didn't see the best version of Ian White, but even he averaged 94.5 in the end. A strange game, which goes the way of Super Chin. He wins it with a 157.
He didn't go to anything. It was Nando that would go to everything, and he was holding the country on his shoulders. Now, because they have a European Tour event, a lot of people have come out of the woodwork and they've decided to go to qualifiers.
133.
Now Josh, 2-1. Can he get a double 16? Well, he tried to use it as an approach shot.
52.
And fair play to Patrick. 2 treble visits to leave this 1-3-2, and we've already seen a rather miraculous bullseye today on this very shot from a Belgian.
The improbable bullseye from Kim Huybrechts. Another. Oh my word, Kovach. 2 bulls with double 16. Compose yourself.
160.
Fair play to him, because he could have gone for it when he wasn't ready, and he did compose himself to give himself a better chance for it. Tops.
Games on the third.
Rock is the heartbreaker.
96.
Well, he's holding his own at the minute. He missed double 16 off 132. Is he going to get a shot at double on 110?
This is a lot easier. He can stay on the same treble twice if you so wish. Doesn't have to. Double top for 2-2. Can he stick with Rock?
90. Joshua
Maybe not.
107.
Rock has not missed a double yet. Let's see if that continues. On tops himself. It does continue. That's a big shot.
Joshua.
No 164 this time for Josh Rock.
56.
Josh has actually got more trebleless visits in this game than Patrick. He doesn't want to be trebleless next time. But his doubling's been good. 4 out of 7. And it's needed to be that good to have this 2-leg cushion. Needs a treble now. The fact that he doesn't get it
56.
means that Kovach might keep things simple again here. On his 72 earlier, he went for 2 big singles. Well, that's always the risk. It's the shot you have to take. 81 left. And because he missed his single,
35. Joshua de Gaulle 52.
he's probably going to be 5-2 down.
Tops.
Games on the 7th leg.
He is 5-2 down.
8th leg.
This game is not that different to this.
139.
He's
actually more competitive because he's got more legs.
He's already made history by becoming the first Hungarian to win a couple of matches on the European Tour. It took him a long time to win that first one. But he isn't going to beat Josh Rock here. Because Rocky gets it done. An 88 finish to close it out. Semi-finalist in Graz last year. Lost to the eventual champion Martin Schindler, Josh Rock. How far will he go this time around? Patrick Kovach will go no further.
Curious record he's got against Mensah as well. There was a time when Mensah kind of had his number.
180.
Yeah, not recently.
No. I mean, they first met at the World Championship and Mensah was the surprise winner against him then. That's more than a decade ago.
Yeah, I think there were extenuating circumstances around that match. I think James was pretty much on the cusp of
85.
maybe needing to get some exterior help, let's put it that way.
How about this for an 11-dart start?
Games
yeah, it's a superb leg of darts from James Wade to open up with here. James Wade's stolen the darts. He's already got a 2-0 lead, and he is playing quite beautifully here.
Yeah, I think James likes playing here.
171.
He might have only played 2.9 legs, but the fact is, when he's getting his darts to sit like that, slightly upright, and they're going in with
60.
such
James
ferocity,
50.
this is a worry for the field. And look what he's doing on tops and tens.
James
Right,
Wade.
that is 2 11-darters already in this game,
Fourth
both
leg,
against
James
the
to
darts
31st.
for James Wade. Now then.
100.
Leaves a 1 treble combo. He's got a chance to break the Wade throw, and then he'd be thrown for 4-3, and this game will look very different if things go according to plan for Suljovic.
Is this what you were
60.
talking about earlier? We're just coming off the top a little bit.
111.
I just think you see it so often. Just seems to lose a little bit of focus because things are happening. Well, the story I've concocted is things are happening so easily for him. Tops.
Gains from the 6th leg.
Break of throw. The gap is now
Suljovic.
2 legs. Mensur Suljovic is starting to play better. James Wade is starting to play a little bit worse.
Yeah, if Mensur gets within 1, this place doesn't matter what James does here. Suljovic has already taken out a ton plus check out in that range.
60.
This game could be changing,
Mensur
and the atmosphere could be changing too.
117.
To gut the gap to 1 leg. Treble 19 is required, but not found. James Wade gets a look at the 120.
57. James, you require 120.
He's got it. Has he got the double? Biggest shot of the match right there. That is bottle personified, and Mensur Suljovic knows how impressive that was. They were letting him back in, and he would take the chance. I don't get the feeling that Wade's going to be doing that. He might even end with our second perfect leg of the day.
Well, James Wade, fully focused once again. The man who used to be known as 009, renowned for his 9-dart hitting. Can he produce one on the European Tour? A second of the day.
The machine disappoints.
92.
It's funny how the crowd wanted a 9-darter against Mensur Suljovic right there.
Well, I suppose if you're going to beat our guy, you may as well do it that way. But it does look like Mensur Suljovic will be beaten.
140. James, you require 48.
Tops. That is a third 11-darter of the match. James Wade hit a couple of brilliant legs to establish a 4-0 lead, and he closes it out with a similarly brilliant one. The machine marches on, and Austrian hopes on home soil have been brought to an end as Mensur departs.
This is good.
123.
Strays with the last. The usual solid stuff from Ratajski. And that is classic MVG. Doesn't leave him a finish. Ratajski will from here.
To the 18s. Oh, what a setup that is. It's a couple of great visits from Michael van Gerwen. His best of the match so far, but it's not worth anything if Ratajski can take this out. And he does.
Gains on the 2nd leg. Christoph Ratajski, 3rd leg Michael
That's a 13-darter from the Polish Eagle.
Against the 3-time champion of the world. Look what he's left after just 9 darts, 85. Van Gerwen scrambling to get down to a finish, but it's only a big one he's left. Oh, wow, double 8.
69.
Well, not going 20 and bullseye. He needs 3 perfect darts here, Van Gerwen. There's one of them. There's another. Great guide for the 3rd. Oh, Michael van Gerwen. Have some of that, Christoph Ratajski. He's on charge here, Van Gerwen.
99.
It's an awkward 1-1-2-8 though. Ratajski should be leaving something very gettable here, and he could leave 36.
that's so frustrating for
125.
him.
Michael, you require 128.
This would irritate him even more, because Michael Van Gerwen has just done it again. This time 1-2-8.
Michael Van Gerwen.
And he may get a couple of visits anyway. He's going to need him, because Ratajski's left the 1-5-3 again.
97.
And it might be that he has to take it out, just like he needed to take it out in the last leg. He was unable to do it then. He is unable to do it now. And having taken a 2-0 lead, and things were looking great for Ratajski, Michael Van Gerwen might be about to win it 6-2.
55. Michael, you require
And
64.
potentially with another 14-dart leg.
48.
Match start missed for
Christoph, you
MVG.
require 98.
Treble 20. Just above the wire. But he finds the treble 18. That's double 12 left. Which he
Games
finds.
on the
Christoph
eighth leg.
Ratajski's not dead
Christoph
yet.
Ratajski.
But Van Gerwen does not care. He doesn't care. Because he's in that kind of mood. Strutting his stuff up there.
$99. Michael, you
Well,
require
the 1-3-7
121.
felt like the blue touch paper was lit. He took out a 1-2-8 to firmly establish his dominance in this game. And a 1-2-1 seals the deal. That is a sparkling display for the four-time champion. And even a man who's won as much as this man has is satisfied with that. Look at what he feels like there.
This deliberate pace suits Alan. He doesn't play the fastest brand. I think you tend to find that people who like to play the same pace as you. They're very similar in that regard.
Can't hit treble 17. Would have loved another go at double 18, wouldn't it?
78.
That's a messy
And you're
one and all.
121.
Yeah, that turned a rather decent visit into a bit of a yucky one. Needs a 51. And he strays this time. This is a very undanny
41.
performance.
Alan, you require
It's a
69.
little scrappy. It's a little scruffy. Double 6. Down south.
Yeah,
Right in the basement from Alan Soutar. 2-1.
You've had a few days off. Surely you just need a tune-up coming into a Saturday night. You've played for something like 15 hours this week.
140. Then you require 124.
Certainly needs a spark in this game, and this might be it. It might have been it, but it won't be it now.
There is such a thing as being over-practiced, you know.
24.
You can put in too
Alan, you
much
require
work backstage.
141.
Kevin Painter's talked about this a lot. You do too much, you go up there too flat. And he's like, well, Danny looks flat. I'm not sure that Soutar is.
90.
He looks flat,
Then you
but he doesn't look
require
frustrated
100.
or concerned at this minute. This will ease any fears. It was a good lie for the treble, and he made use of it. And this
Games on the
time,
fifth leg,
he finds the double.
Noppert.
11 darter.
What you were going to say, oh, again for that 136. You could just do that all match if you want.
140. Alan, you require 45.
Well, let's see if he's got that 11 darter in the locker. Double 18 says he does. Well, double 9 would have had to have done for him. Danny
Danny
Noppert is in a
required
position to
91.
take this out.
Well, if you're leaving 18 3 times after 7 legs, that means double 18's not working. And that hasn't worked either. It was double 17 for tops.
51.
Now what does he do?
Alan,
Is
you
it
require
10? Is it
18.
2? Is it something else? Go with what works. Or should we say, go with what worked?
Great Great dart from Alan Soutar. And it puts him back in front in this match.
Yeah, I think that's the best dart he's thrown in this game. And it looks like we might be going to a last leg decider. And that's where Danny comes into his own.
138.
Tidy visit just when he needed one.
Just one last leg decider between these two over the 9 games they've played before today, and that came in their very first meeting.
That's 5, but I'm afraid that was his fault because that dart flattened out. He should have moved. Didn't make any difference. So don't cry over spilt milk. Just get fully focused for this one-leg shootout to see who gets to Sunday. But you want to just get rid of it. Don't go double-double. It was a somewhat
56. Danny, you require 152.
Go at double 18, double 18. However, he does survive and he comes back for one double 18.
140.
Which he hasn't even hit in the game.
Require 36.
Feels like an eternity since he hit it. The old nemesis.
18.
Wow, it's cost him big.
12.
Suits made such a good start to this deciding leg. He might lose it. He has lost it. Danny Noppert has squeezed him out, and Alan Soutar has somehow conspired to lose that. 2 big scoring visits at the start of the last leg, and he could not capitalise. He's well, he's having a bit of fun with it. That's about all he can do. You can tell he is raging internally.
Well, you can go aggressive on the 305 and then like the lie so much he stayed there. Even if he just got a single 20, it wouldn't have left a finish, but Razma needed a maximum.
Look at Van Veen doing a little bit of housekeeping on the stage
56.
like Joe Cullen.
I think he might have dropped a flight. I'm not sure if he was just fetching that rather than just picking up bits of fluff that don't exist.
Yeah, I suppose it might have been. His flights do seem like camouflage on that carpet. I think those Van Veen darts are going in straighter. I don't think they're veering to the right as much as they were when they last played on a stage.
Was that the World Championship meeting?
Indeed.
83. Junior require 84.
He was sensational at the World Championship, Jan Van Veen. Double 8. Well, this is encouraging for Jan Veen because his 2 legs won on double 16 and double 8. That's where he's going to look to do most of his business, and he's pinned the double first time of asking.
What does it require? 170.
Second attempt. This time the treble, but not the second.
93.
I'm growing to really dislike Bull on the last start in that spot. See, too many people hit the 25 and then hit the Bull with the next shot.
77.
Just too risky.
Double 10 for 14 darter. Double 5.
James on the 6 leg.
That from Madders.
7 leg Gian throw first.
It was like a throw that just carried on into a celebration. Top 3 in the Netherlands we've had on stage here. With Van Gerwen, the number 2, brilliant against Ratajski. The number 3, Danny Noppert, a little fortunate against Alan Soutar, who had problems on the outer ring, not unlike Noppert himself this weekend.
99.
What's happened to Razma since he got that break of throw? Well, Van Veen's played better, that's for sure. But Razma has not followed.
140.
It was 4-3 to the Latvian. At that point, you think he's going to shoot forward and get a 5-3 lead, and don't stay there. But since then,
59.
Van Veen has found premier form.
14 darter in the last leg. 14 darter in this one. Jan Van Veen a leg away. It is still around that sort of low 90s average that has seen him go out in his opening game as top seed the last 2 European Tour events.
But Razma did everything right in the previous visit just to make sure that he was on A finish like this, or even something better had he found a treble. I'm not even sure he meant to go there. He just instinctively went for 51.
Yeah, a bit odd.
90.
But ultimately, he gets the 90 points to leave himself on tops for the match. And Jan van Veen, like Danny Noppert, if he is going to survive, he's going to have to survive match starts of his opponent.
40.
Alan Soutar missed 3 to knock out the Dutch number 3. The top-ranked Dutchman on the planet is staring down the barrel of defeat.
For a second Sunday in Austria. 4 years on from his last. Double 5.
35.
Has he blown his chance? Can the number 1 seed find a route
112.
to double 16 or tops to survive? No. And Razma
60.
has got a bit of janitorial work to do.
Keep it straight. Double 2. Still double 2. And Matters Razma takes out the number 1 seed. Jan van Veen's slump on the Euro Tour goes on. 3 times he's been top seed. 3 times he has lost his opening game.
In this opening leg. A somewhat
60.
arid visit there
Martin
from Peter Wright.
96.
138 left, but Schindler in position to break with double 18.
78.
Can't find a 12 dart start.
Peter, you
But what
require
can Peter Wright produce, if
138.
anything?
Could stay there, but I think he's looking at the 18s. Couldn't find the treble.
79.
That's a real
Martin, you require
poor
18.
dart. Felt careless.
Game
Schindler finds the
from
double
first
9,
leg.
and it is an early break of
Martin
throw
Schindler.
for the German number 1.
Second leg, Martin to throw first.
Today, it has started very well.
36.
He's nearly won that leg with Wright only halfway down from 501.
Well, he's not halfway down
Martin, you require
anymore.
32.
Double 8. Can Shindy convert this chance?
16.
No is the answer to
Peter,
that
you
question.
require
And that 2-treble visit from
107.
Peter Wright is giving him a poke at this 107. There's 57 of them. 10 leaves tops. And he
Gains
finds
on the
tops.
second leg.
That is good stuff from Peter Wright. No threat from Peter Wright. Big difference in the averages at the minute.
40.
Only
Martin,
one
you
leg's
require
difference in the
54.
scoreline. That could become 2. Single to double. There's the single, so it's double 20. Now double 10.
34.
No bother. No bother for Martin Schindler, the defending champion here in Graz. Got bags of time. Peter Wright might scare him though. Keeps doing that.
66.
And that. Doesn't matter what
Martin, you
darts he
require
uses. If
20.
he keeps slipping like that, it's going to make it even harder for himself.
A little anxious look at the right score. They made him go for it, and he's taken it out, and he is 4-2 Martin Schindler. He's been the better player, there's no question about that. One of the legs he's lost, he missed multiple darts to win it himself. But just needs to make sure he keeps right at arm's length.
And you require 132.
To seal it. Treble 19.
60. Peter, you require 121.
Needs this if he's got any hope at all, Peter Wright. Well, that
Martin,
treble
you
one just kind of
72.
indicates all of the issues that Peter Wright has had. 72 for Martin Schindler to win it. Double 6 he needs. Mismatched dart, but that one is in. And Martin Schindler is into Sunday in Graz again. He is the defending champion. He holds the green jacket. Will he go on to maintain it? Peter Wright's weekend comes to a close. Despite a 107 finish and an 82 finish, that was pretty much the only 2 sniffs that he got. Martin Schindler, 6 180s, a 91 average, and he wins. Beats Peter Wright. Well, the current consensus with Nico Springer is that he much prefers being the underdog. He knows Wessel a little bit better than he knows the other top players in the world. Does that make a difference? He's definitely the underdog form.
Nico, you require 130.
He's had a pretty good start here. Double 5. Okay, here we go again.
I think we've just answered our own question.
Yeah, it's going to be MVG and Anderson all over again. He was trying to deflect this yesterday with Dan Dawson. He was saying, I don't know about being the underdog. Maybe there's less pressure on my shoulders when I'm playing on a Saturday because I'm not expected to beat the seed. But Nico, we're on to you. And Nijman is so far ahead in that regard, it just makes your head spin.
98.
He's like the Grim Reaper, Wessel Nijman. He's taking scalps left, right and centre. And the winner of this will face Josh Rock in the last 16 tomorrow.
96. Nico, you require 164.
Springer has got form for doing these kind of numbers. He does have the second biggest average in the history of the UK Open.
104. Vessel, you require 145.
He's on 60, and Nijman has to take out 145 just to get on the board.
104.
I'm not saying
Nico,
that he's
you
caught
require
Nijman
60.
cold here. This is just red hot from Nico.
Tops is hit.
Games
3-0
on the
Nico
third leg.
Springer.
Nico Springer.
12, 13, 14. And Wessel Nijman has been doing this to people all year.
Nijman gets a shout to leave a finish first.
100.
And he does get down to a 1-dart combination, Wessel Nijman.
96.
There are times, you know, when
Vessel, you
Nico
require
Springer really does remind you of
107.
Jelle Klaassen. Whirlwind darts. Needs this. Dart a double.
91.
First dart a double
Nico,
in leg
you require
5.
102.
You never know, it might be the only one he gets. 16s. Absolutely heavenly. Even Neil Zonneveld's in shock.
Just injected with an extra shot of brilliance every time. He's meant to be second best to an opponent. Nico Springer finds levels. No treble 17 means no bullseye. And Wessel Nijman has had 1 dart at double in the match. Double 8 again.
22.
Match start missed by Nico Springer. Will Wessel Nijman get a second double? Yes, he will, but can he hit it? He has to, otherwise he's lost.
I think Springer's had 2 bad visits in the match. That's it. Double 9. I don't think he expected to get that shot.
Nico, you require 16.
This has been blistering. It's been brilliant. And Nico Springer will have to wait a little longer if he's going to book his spot in the last 16 in Graz.
Well, Nijman definitely didn't expect to get this shot. You never know. If you're still throwing darts, you still got a chance.
5.
You might not have a chip in a chair anymore.
Nico, you require 16.
More match darts incoming for Nico Springer. Well, he's getting a little nervy now. But Nico Springer gets the job done, and in some style. Despite a host of mismatched darts at the end, it was an unbelievable display from the man who smashed everyone to pieces en route to his first Euro Tour title in Hungary last year. He was producing darts like that against the world's best, and he's done it again here in Graz.